Okay guys, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to create a simple database using Microsoft Access. Okay, so the first thing you do is to load Microsoft Access by clicking the icon on the taskbar. Now, in case your own is not on the taskbar, you can go to search, you can click on search and then search for Access, as simple as that, and then you can click on this. All right, so in this case I am using Microsoft Access 2016. You might have 2013 or higher. Anyone is still applicable. Okay, so the first thing you do is you're going to see this, and then you click on blank database. Now, this is very important. Now, if you look here, you're going to see the path, which means the location where this database is going to be saved. All right. So, but I don't really want it in my document, so I want it in a particular folder. All right. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a name. Let me give it let me say, what's the word? Okay, let me just give it something like database 2, something like that, whatever name you choose. And then I'm going to browse to a preferred location. All right, so I've already created a folder in the desktop on my desktop, and then called it Access MS Access Lesson. So I'm gonna save it in there. So remember, see the name right here, okay, and then also see the extension .accdb. All right, so note the extension and then this the save as type. All right, so I'm gonna just say okay. All right, so I've already saved in that location. As you can see, my path has changed from HP, that is the users, HP blah blah, and then MS Access lesson. This is very important, so you need to pay attention to where your file is being saved. All right, in case you want to still add or remove whatever. Okay, so after that, then you click on create. So now it has been created. So what you're going to do first of all is to set the fields. All right, those are the things you're going to do. You're not going to just start typing. You have to set the field. So you go up here to the view. All right, then click on design view. All right, of course it's going to prompt for a name, so I can name it student info, because that's actually what I want to. Student info. All right, in database it's always good not to give to have spaces in between your words or sentence or something like that. If you must put a space, use underscore, something like that. But this is how I want mine to be. All right, so I click OK. So of course the name student one has, table one has changed to student info. All right, so this is the place you're going to really populate your field. Okay, so at the end of the day, you're going to see how this will turn out. All right, so automatically when you start access, it will automatically give it an ID, which is a primary key. All right, which is auto number. It will keep giving it number for each record and all that. If you don't want that, you can change it. You can simply right click and then remove it as primary key. So you can actually put, let's say, admission number, something like that. Admission number. Okay, let me just put underscore, something like that. Sorry. Okay. So you can have it there, and then you can now make it by right clicking and then making the primary key. Okay. You can make it a primary key this time since you want it to be. So I left it as auto number because I don't want to start giving any what's it called, random number for each number. But you can do that. You can remove this primary key. You can keep it as primary key and then probably give it some sort of number. Okay, let me just give it something like number, so that be able to populate that by yourself. All right, so the next thing I'm going to have here is probably son name. Okay, son name, and then what type of data type do I want for it. Surname is going to be text, of course, short text or long text, depending on the range of name that you're going to have. Okay, so I have first name, okay, and then the next one is other names. Okay, other names. Okay, other names, of course, short text is still very okay for it. Okay, so we have range of data types. So remember that, please. There is yes or no. With time, you get to know all this. All right, or you can watch my other videos to also get to know some of these. All right. The next field that I'm gonna have, field name I'm gonna have is class. Class, of course, year 10. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Short text as data type. Okay, and then I'm gonna have state, all short text. Okay, state, all short text. Okay. Okay, let me just have something like a yes or no answer. Sport. Does this student play sports? So I can say sports. Okay. So I'm gonna have something like a boolean. That's yes or no answer. He plays sports, so you're gonna be expecting only two options here. Yes or no. That's it. So in Access, it can give you let's say a checkbox or uncheck. Checking it means yes, unchecking it means no. You're going to see that in a short while. Okay, so if you're done with this, so once you're done with this, you can actually go to your view, which is here, and then go to data sheet view. It's going to ask you whether you want to save. I will say yes. So this is how your database is going to look like. All right. So already I am giving it so the admission number is going to probably be let's say 001. I'm going to give this guy 001. Let's say I have 001, of course, just one. All right, so let's say I'm going to have a name called Williams. That's a surname, and then I'm going to have Bent as my first name, and probably other names. I'm gonna have maybe Kentucky. Something like that. It's probably other names or something like that. Class A 10. And then I have states. Probably the state is gonna be Lagos State. Let me say that Lagos State. I know the names is too English to be Lagos State, but that's cool. Okay, so that's for that. So you can keep adding, I can have maybe 2 or 3, whatever, as the admission number, as the case may be. Okay, so remember you can actually have alphanumeric. Okay, you cannot have alphanumeric because of how you set your admission number. You may not be able to have alphanumeric because of how you set your admission number fields, but I can still show that how you can make it alphanumeric later on. Okay, so you can actually populate your database like this. So I can have my name, my first name is, my surname is Amalefo. Let me just do that. And then I can have my first name, Kechuku, and then my other names, which is Jude. Sorry, Jude. All right. So I can have my class is say 12, 12, hypothetically, I'm from Anambra, something like that. Okay, so you can populate that. Now, you can go ahead to create more fields by going back to Design tab and then adding something like, let's say, phone number and all what you can add phone number, you can add hobby, you can add maybe height and all that. Okay, so let me just have only phone number. So on your own, you can just add the rest. Phone number has to be number, of course. Okay, so if you go back to your data sheet view, of course, I'll say yes on that, and then you're going to see phone number here. I forgot the sports. Yeah, the sports. So does William play sports? Let me assume that he doesn't. So I'm not going to check that. But do I play sports? Yes. Does this second record, does it play sports? Yes. Phone number, you can put whatever you want to put as your phone number here. All right. And that's about that. The value you entered isn't valid. Okay. So I have to put something reasonable here. Sorry. Let me put something reasonable. 08. Okay, sorry. First of all, let me just first also check what I hope his number. I hope his number. Yeah, phone number is number. Yeah, it's supposed to be number. Oh, I can have it as text, so I'll be able to accept whatever I have in there. So text will always allow 080 whatever, any number. Yeah, so it's gonna accept that. All right, so you can leave it as text if you want to. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a little brief on how you can create a database using Microsoft Access. Please, if you have any comment, any concern about this video, please you can leave. If you have any concern about this video, you can leave a comment below. Okay, I will always be happy to address it. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.